What's going on, guys? Today we have our first wide receiver tier list of Madden 26. If you guys did miss the quarterback tier list, it is still fully up to date. No new quarterbacks have come out, so go check that video out. But let's just get right into it. And I did kind of just leak what tomorrow's video is going to be. If you saw, you saw, and it is what it is. But here we go. So this game with receivers is kind of tough. It's tough because there's budget wide receivers that are really fast, but really have no route running. And there are some budget guys we're going to go more in depth with today. Some budget guys that are actually in A tier that'll be on the best teams in the game. But the reason why you see so much budget is because right now, when you can get, an 86 speed guy who plays just as good as some of these guys that go for 80 to 100, 120K, it makes more sense just to run those guys for now because there's going to be better receivers that come out in the next 2 weeks, week and a half. You know what I mean? Like, these guys are kind of going to get buried, so why not just run a card that, is cheaper, not as much of an investment in coins and things like that. But these guys are legitimately good despite not having route running because of how much faster they are than a lot of these lower speed core elites. It makes budget cards actually even better this year because of how low they did the speed of these core elite cards. And we're going to talk about some of them today. But I do want to talk about these two guys right here, DK Metcalf. This DK Metcalf card, I don't know what they gave. I don't know why he's so good. Whenever I play this guy, he's due for an AGA game. He's built like a legitimate tight end. I feel like DK's always built pretty big, but I feel like this year he's bigger than ever. Pause. But he really is. He has mid route running threshold over 80, as well as deep route running. 85 is also another threshold, and that kind of brings me to the next conversation that I want to talk about, and that is the strat card. So right now, there's no juke move strat cards for wide receiver, running backs, tight ends. It's only route running. So you're going to have +2 short route running, +2 mid route running, or +2 deep route running. So technically speaking, right now, if you had DK Metcalf on a Steelers team, I'm not sure exactly what it is to get the +1 mid route running, but you can get them +3 pretty easily, and you are hitting that 85 mid route running threshold. Or maybe you just want to give them short route running. If you don't have them on a theme team and get them up over 80, if you want to do that, you can. But a lot of these cards are viewed through that lens that if you give them a strat card, they hit another threshold, and we'll talk about more about that as we kind of go in the video. But DK Metcalf, really, really good card, as well as Brian Thomas Jr., also a really, really good card as well. You're going to see a lot of these guys online, but 83 speed, 6'3", 2 route running thresholds over 80, and again, with that strat card, you can make them hit 380 thresholds, which is pretty good. But so yeah, pretty much you just know it's like 80, 85, and 90 for thresholds traditionally. So yeah, let's just get right into it. We're going to talk about our top end guys today. Getting started with, who are we going to get started with today? I don't even remember. Let's just do it. If you're running low on coins and looking to upgrade your receiving core, head to my sponsor, MMO EXP, for the cheapest, most reliable, and fastest MUT coins on the market. Use code FREE at checkout for 6% off. A link for their website is in the description. The first wideout we're looking at today is Matthew Golden. 86 speed, 86 acceleration. For the higher overall cards right now, 86 speed is the fastest. And Golden, he's no slouch either when it comes to route running. If you give him that short route running strat card, you can get him to 80 short route running, which is pretty good. Decent after the catch as well, 5'11", but this is pretty standard for a budget card. Just really fast and really nothing too crazy. A lot of the guys that are lower are maybe a little bit slower and don't have any of these other stats. It's all red down here. There's actually one more guy on here that's pretty much all red, but he's up here for good reason. But yeah, in A tier, we're going to get started here with Matthew Golden. Really solid card. You're going to see a lot of him. His price right now is 60K, which is kind of crazy. He's not really even like budget, you know what I mean? But he is good, and that is why he's 60,000 coins. And next man up is Puka Nacua. He does, of course, have this card, who we are going to talk about later. And yeah, this Puka card is really good. I'm going to put him right here in A tier already. But 83 speed, 6'1", over 80 across the board here. As far as thresholds are able to hit, if you give him the mid route running strat card, you're going to have 85 mid route running, good hands, and pretty solid after the catch as well. And yeah, just always a solid build for Puka, really. So yeah, Puka into A tier. Next up, let's head right over there right now. We got Mike Evans. This card was juiced, and I realized that right when the reveals came out. I'm sure a lot of us did, but a lot of the taller receivers, they made them much slower. But Mike Evans, he's got 2 over 80s again. If you want to give him that deep route running strat card, 85 deep route running there for Mike Evans, and he's 6'5", 231 with 82 speed. Just a good card. And even like after the catch, he's like got an 80 stiff arm. He's half decent, does play well in game, and of course does have a good build. It's Mike Evans. They always give him a pretty good build. I like using Mike Evans cards. He always has he has his tattoos. He's always looking good in game, and they juiced his core elite. I'm not too sure when his next upgrade will be because they juiced this one. Usually when they juice a card, they don't give another upgrade for a minute. So we'll see what happens with Mike Evans, but he's an A tier right now. All right, so next up we got Justin Jefferson. This is where things start getting a little bit tough. Justin Jefferson, man, he's obviously insane. I mean, we're gonna have, like, in real life, you know, I love Justin Jefferson cards as well. Like, really good catching traffic, really good short route running, already over the 85 threshold there. Mid route running he's not, but does have 84 deep route running, so you know you can kind of pick and choose what you want to do with the strat cards there. But 82 speed, which is not great. Same as Mike Evans. So is it 4 inches for the better route running? So that's kind of where I was thinking. Even better COD and things like that. So if it were up to me, I would prefer, you know, coins not really being an option, I would prefer Justin Jefferson. The problem with Justin Jefferson is that he's 500K. This is why you're not going to see Justin Jefferson. Because, yeah, he's solid, but, you know, you can just go get Golden for 60 or Mike Evans for 100 and be fine. I didn't even check Puka's price. What was Puka's price? What was this Puka price? Puka was 63K, and I feel like the drop off of these 3 guys compared to Justin Jefferson. Yes, I think Justin Jefferson's better, but it's not by much. They're on the same tier. You know what I mean? That's really what it comes down to. And this guy as well. All right. Yeah, we got to talk about this guy, Dante Thornton. All right. This guy, man, 80K. You're gonna see him on a lot of the top end teams. A lot of the good players are using him. If you use him, like, certain routes he gets bagged on and he feels very slow. He doesn't feel great, and even after the catch he does not feel great. But on those like short corners, those speed outs, those streaks, those motion streaks, that's what this dude's gonna cook for you. Route running, we're not worried about that, but he's not only 86 speed, 85 acceleration, he's also 6'5". So you put all that together, and maybe for your scheme, you know, a guy like, you know, Justin Jefferson is better, you know, or maybe Mike Evans is better. But in a good player's hands, if you use this guy the right way, he is easily one of the best wide receivers in this game, despite only being a 72 overall because of his build and because of that speed. And the way, you know, you guys know, not every route runs the same, you know, not every route is so route running dependent. So you have a guy who's just super, super fast like that. It's pretty crazy. Next up, Jamar Chase. And I've faced this guy a bunch too, man. He's very frustrating to face. Jamar Chase I have here over Thornton because mainly just because of, you know, the speed is 2 speed less, which I would probably prefer to have the route running than the 2 speed, and the 5 inches is tough. There's a real debate, honestly, for Thornton over Jamar Chase, and I would hear it out. I really would, and I'm actually kind of curious to see what you guys think about a budget versus, you know, guys like Jamar Chase. I'm curious to see what you guys think. I'm really curious to see what the comments say on this video. But a really good after the catch too. The good break tackle, obviously one of the best yak guys, rat, whatever you want to call it, guys in the NFL. And yeah, Jamar Chase, I would put him over. I put him right over Thornton. Which again, there's real debates for that. There's real debates that Dante Thornton's even S tier. I just want to hear what you guys have to say, honestly. I'm very interested. The next man up is the free Xavier Worthy. Pretty much everybody has this card. Not pretty much. Literally everybody has this card. The one weird thing about this card I should mention, like, don't go build a Chiefs theme team because he doesn't get Chiefs chems. Only his gold does, which is a 1 speed difference there. So this one does, this one does not. It's pretty much giving us a theme team Worthy gold out the box. But 80 deep route running is pretty good on this card. Again, you can get him up there with the strat card again, and then he's decent after the catch as well. But he's a burner, man, and I feel like if you have a receiving core with 2 guys that you like, you have some good route running, decent speed guys, and, you know, put Worthy in there. And if you want to get real crazy, you can run Worthy, Thornton, and Golden. You know, I'm not too sure how well that'll play, but I know it's doable. Especially if you know what you're doing, it's very doable. But I'll put Worthy at top of A tier. People might want to see him in S tier, but I just don't know if he has enough. I just don't know. Even after the catch, I don't know. With the ball in his hands, he feels kind of weird to me. But obviously, as a burner, he's great. Worthy's obviously very, very good. All right, let's get into S tier. Okay, first in S tier is going to be T. Higgins. His 80 overall, and I understand right now you cannot get this card yet. This card is not possible to get. But this 85 is possible, so here he is. He's an 80, and keep in mind, this is an all 32 team chem guy, and I think everyone, again, why not just have at least a 25 theme team? You should have one. Whether you have like some core elite guys, or, you know, you have like, you know, some of the LTDs or whatever, just build that theme team 25. It doesn't hurt to do for that +1 speed, and he gets 32 team chems. It's even good for the 32 team chem guys, which are going to be these season guys. Or even if you have RPs, why not put them on a 25? Just buy the golds. It's very cheap to do. It's not like college football now, you know? So, yeah, this guy, I'm looking at him like he has 84 speed at 6'4", And he's got 85 mid route running, 85 deep route running, and 84 short route running with really good hands and pretty good as a ball carrier. That's the way I'm viewing this card right now. So through that lens, you know, when you kind of look at, like, I fell for this too before I made this video. I saw T. Higgins and I was like, he doesn't look that great. He really looks kind of mid, but you compare him to all the other wideouts in the game, and it's kind of easy to do that in the early game when you're coming from a bunch of 99 overalls to overlook guys like this. But I think T. Higgins, size, 84 speed, good route running, compared to a lot of the guys we have in this game right now, he is well and above them, in my opinion. But yeah, next up, let's go Tyreek Hill, man. Tyreek Hill's card, he's 500K right now. So, and keep in mind, T. Higgins is free. So, you know, if your coins, of course, do matter. Not when I rank these guys, but as far as you picking them up. So, there's that. If you have a BND Tyreek, though, congrats, man. 85 speed, 85 acceleration. Hits the 85. He hits the 85 juke move threshold out the box. And keep in mind, right now, there's no way to boost juke move besides having a 50-50 theme team. So, yeah. Yeah, after the catch, he's good. And even has 85 deep route running, 86 short. And with a mid route running strat card, you can get him 385 thresholds, 85 speed with juke move threshold. This card is insane. Only thing holding Tyreek back really is his height. But, you know, I think there's always room for a smaller receiver as well. You know, a guy that, you know, can possession catch in those tight windows, especially, you know, right now KOs aren't that crazy, but they still happen. So having a smaller guy that can possession catch in those windows, I still think there's a lot of value there. But Tyreek Hill, everything but his height is, like, genuinely perfect on his card. But again, I can hear debate for T over him because of the height. I could, but I just think he's too perfect to not, you know, he's so crazy. 500K for him is also a little steep, but it is what it is. All right, next up, who we got next here? We're going to go over to another card that is kind of underrated, man. Jerry Jeudy's 85. 6'1", juke move threshold, and outbox. He's hitting every single route running threshold with good hands. The speed's only 84, but 86 acceleration. But I mean, he's got the height, decent height. He's 84 speed, but it's the 3 route running thresholds in the hands and the juke move threshold. Really good after the catch. I actually might go get this card right after I end this video because he looks insane. I think this price is pretty fair. I really do for a card who's this good. He is insane. So I'm going to put Jerry Jeudy in front of Tyreek. He is a very, very good card. All right, let's do our final 3. These guys are going to be in order from after Jerry Jeudy to round out today's tier list. I'm going to talk about all of them, then I'm going to rank them right now. So Emeka Egbuka, 85 speed. Keep in mind, I'm viewing this guy through the same lens I'm viewing T. Higgins with 32 team chems. So 86 speed is the way I'm looking at him. And I'm looking at him with here's the problem with this card. He can't hit a mid route running threshold. Yes, you can get him to deep, but with 85. But that's my one knock on this card, really. And also the COD is also a knock. He does hit the juke move threshold. He has that crispy juke. And also these rookie premieres do get like real abilities. It's not like X Factor abilities like Puka has. They're real abilities and they're not that expensive either. So if you have these guys, you know. But Emeka Egbuka, very solid, 6'1" as well. Next up, let's talk the man Luther Burden. Luther Burden on Madden 25 was 5'11", 200 pounds. On this game, he's 6 foot, 236 pounds. He's a big body out there. And if you give him a mid route running strat card, you can get him to 90 mid route running on a theme team with 86 speed and also has an 89 juke move. Again, right now, only way to do it is on a 50-50 to get him up to 90 juke move. I'm not too sure what that looks like yet. I kind of want to test it out. But yeah, this card is crazy. I think he is the better choice over Emeka Egbuka. If they had their old builds, I think it goes 50-50. But I think without debate, I would go Luther over Emeka, even for that 1 inch difference. So I kind of spoiled that there. But to me, the next guy he's really, really good too. We kind of got to look him up though, because he's not. It's kind of weird how they have the database right now. But Puka Nacua, man, the LTD, 86 speed. Even in today's gameplay that I made, I kind of didn't appreciate how good this card really was. Because it's, again, in the early game, it's easy to do that looking at these stats. But yeah, I kind of got to get it readjusted. But yeah, he's really, really good, man. Again, 3 route running thresholds out the box. Good spec catch, 88 release, hands. After the catch is also good. Does hit the juke move threshold too at 86 speed. He's like a better Jeudy, which is kind of weird to say. But I think he'll get down because we usually get a lot of receivers in the early game. And when that happens, they'll maybe be better, if not slightly worse than Puka, but it'll still drop his price. And he's in packs for a while. So I'm probably going to go get Puka when he's rental. You know, I'm sitting on a bunch of coins right now, waiting for the market to kind of come into normalcy. Once we get a lot more content, maybe like 1 or 2 promos, we'll kind of get back to normalcy here. But as far as the market goes, like, we're not going to have these 500K core elites and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I would put Puka. Puka is my 1. I would put Luther at 2 and Emeka at 3 to round out today's tier list, okay? Have a good rest of your day. If you guys haven't seen these videos already, go check it out. It's a Puka gameplay here, and then the quarterback tier list is over there. So go watch it. Have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys. Goodbye. Have a good rest of your day.